And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at Clomping Creatures. This is a game about how animals walk, and the elephant walks like this, and the cat walks like a cool cat, and the snake slithers around. Okay, so how do you make these things walk? Well, in this game, you're kind of making them with your fingers, but you're doing it on someone else's back. Yes, this is certainly a very, very unique game. It's definitely one aimed at kids. Let's take a look. The game is split up into path cards and into guessing cards. They just have different backs. They're pretty much the exact same thing. You're going to put the path cards out around this middle center board, and then on a player's turn, they're going to draw a card. All right, so this is a chicken. They're going to put a snake on the side of the board that shows where the chicken is. So I put the snake here. That means the snake is down one of those two paths. So that gives you a clue. You're going to go between these six. You're then going to take your hand or your arms or elbows on, and you're going to go behind a person, and you're going to walk like a chicken somehow. So maybe in this case, I would walk with two fingers on their back, and every once in a while, tap. You can't make any noises. You can't do anything. You are basically walking on the person's back with your hand or your elbows or whatever, trying to show how heavy they walk, how slowly they walk. Do they have something else? And then they make a guess. If they're correct, they get the path card, and you get the guessing card. Or well, one of you gets one card, one gets the other. If they're incorrect, you go to the next person and try it with them, and so on and so forth. If no one gets it right, then both cards are removed from the game. And you keep going until you go through the cards. Okay, whoever has most cards at the end of the game is the winner. You can play a cooperative version if you want to, or you can play without the snake, and it could be any of them. That makes it harder. You can play even without the cards. Just try to guess what the animal is from memory. But that's essentially how the game is played. Now this is definitely, like I said, for kids. It's certainly innovative, right? I've never heard of a game where putting your fingers or something on other people's backs and making things, so you're sitting there, you're feeling them, and you're like, okay, what does that feel like? If it feels creepy, we know it's a spider. But I mean, really, what is this game? It has some tactile sense to it, but it's teaching kids, okay, the elephant moves ponderously, slowly, and heavy, and you know, the monkey is going to kind of scrabble up. So maybe you're using your whole hands to show that, or maybe just a few fingers. So it helps kids to think in innovative ways. Now the game certainly gets easier as cards are removed. If you think the game's too easy, you just move the snake, and then there's a much wider swath of animals to pick from. The artwork in this game is good. The whole thing looks really cool. The concept is intriguing. It is really a kid's game, or I guess if you have a weird party, maybe that would be fun for that too. But mostly this is for kids. And I like the concept of it. I like the fact that you are using your back to feel things out. And both players are trying to get it, the person giving the clue and the person guessing it. So it just comes together pretty well. Once again, HABA takes a unique concept and makes it fun for kids. Also with a fun name to say, Clomping Creatures. Check it out. Dice Tower Judgment approved.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.